Hey guys, my name is Kiki. Welcome back to Tycoon 2. Today I'm building an exhibit for pandas, and it has been requested that I talk what I do while I build an exhibit. So today that's what I'm gonna try, and hopefully it will help some of you build better zoos and better exhibits as well. So first, I always do the terrain, because the terrain is really hard to change later on once you build everything, so you would have to delete everything to change it. So do the terrain first, and in reality it's not always straight. You have little hills and valleys and everything, so if you want to make an exhibit like that, you can play around with it. It's not that hard. And then I'm adding some ponds, a little bit of water, because I think this exhibit is bigger maybe than what you see in other zoos for the pandas. Now I'm just checking how big it is. Yeah, it's kind of bigger than it maybe is in reality for the pandas, but that's good because they will have a lot of space to walk around and do their things. And now I'm placing some rocks around the pond. It looks good, but it's also kind of a barrier for them so they don't fall down from these hills. And you know how pandas are, they are really falling a lot from the trees, from everything. They're really funny, like children. And now I'm placing some fence underneath the rocks because these rocks are passable and I don't want my animals to pass through them, so I place some fence, more rocks over here as well, kind of like that barrier to keep them safe. And right now I'm building an entrance into the indoor exhibit. So in one of the pictures I saw like a cave entrance into the indoor exhibit, so I thought why not do that as well. So you place the elevated path and then some rocks on it, and you hide the elevated path with the rocks as well, and it looks really cool. The guests, I don't think they can see it, but the animals can, and I'm sure they will have a good time and feel like they're in the wild. And now I'm building some climbing structures for the pandas. You know how pandas are, they love to climb around on things. And usually you see a lot of videos of pandas climbing around. It's really fun to watch them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of placing it randomly. I don't have any like special way to do it. Just check what of the logs are there and place them randomly around. And it turns out good sometimes it doesn't really look that good. You just play around with it until you're happy how it looks. And fixing some things. And now the trees. So the trees you don't really want to place where in front of the guests. You want the guests to be able to see the animals as well. Also, you don't want to place trees too close to each other, because in reality trees they do grow near each other but not really in each other. Some maybe do, but a lot of trees don't. They can sense some ways where not to grow, and I'm placing some bamboos. I don't think in the zoos there is much bamboo because the pandas would eat it all, but still we can place some. They look nice. And now the indoor exhibit. I didn't like the first time how I placed the roof, so I changed some things around. And yeah, deleting things. You see, the roof maybe is the hardest thing to do, because I don't want it to be just straight. I want it to have like something going up, some things going down. It's more natural that way, I think. And I wanted to also be able to place a lot of windows, because I want a lot of light to go into their exhibit for them, and I wanted to have a lot of space for them to have a lot of air. And now I'm just fixing things around, making it look pretty, placing some windows. So you can play around with this as well, use different type of fence to kind of border the roof. And some more windows. And I did forget to place a door in this indoor exhibit. There is a new set from Zeta Design. This one is the Tangora set, I think, and it's amazing. I absolutely love it, but I forgot to place the door on this exhibit. And there are some amazing new doors. So you can go ahead and download that from Zeta Design's site, and there is a link in the description. And right now I'm placing some more plants. I did use the recommended plants here, the ones that are recommended in the Panda zookeeper area. And usually you want to place them near the fence, near the trees, near the logs. That's where they usually grow. So you want to place them something like that, and you want to leave some space without the plants where the animals are gonna be, where they're gonna walk, because you want the guests to be able to see them. If they are hoofed animals, they're gonna probably eat a lot of the plants anyway, and they're gonna stand on, and you know they're heavy, so they gonna ruin them, but it's fine. And now I'm gonna place some roads and some more trees around to give it a better feeling, some grass. Oh, this takes forever. Placing the plants probably takes the most time of everything. I build everything else really fast, but then placing the plants, it takes forever. And now I'm gonna place some in the indoor area as well, some bushes, some bamboo, and another climbing structure for them indoor as well. So they have a lot of things to climb on and have fun. Again, I do it randomly. I don't have any special ways to do this. Just place however it feels fine. I don't know. But it's good this way. Place some of these. This is for Feral Design, but the site is down. You can find it in my mod collection, but I don't really remember what is the file name. But if you really want it, you can dig around and try to figure out which file it is. So some more grass, again around the rocks, again around the logs. And now I'm placing like a little shop in there as well, to kind of be additional way to show support for pandas, and additional way to make some money for them as well. Buying some toys for your kids, I guess. And some benches and more decoration, and the exhibit is finished. Now we're gonna take a little walk, and look what happens now. Look at the panda. One right there. He just rolled. I was so surprised when that happened. I'm like, what? Are you okay? What happened? I didn't understand why they rolled like that. But some of them are chilling and sleeping. They don't really use the climbing structures, but we can imagine they do. They had fun sleeping around under there at least. So they're walking around. They're really nice to watch as well, kind of peaceful. Look at them eat. They're so cute when they eat their leaves. And he's scratching his self on the trees. That's too really fun. They're really beautiful animals. I love to watch them. I love to watch all of the animals in the Zoo Tycoon too. I mean, they don't do too much, but look at him eating. They're so cute. They're even cuter in reality. But I do enjoy watching them in the game as well. And now we're gonna go indoor. And I placed some of the pictures as well on the walls. I found this big panda picture. It looks really good. And the recycle. And some more information about the pandas. Help to save the world's wildlife. This is the little shop where you can buy toys, and here is the indoor area. It looks really good, lot of light, lot of space, which is great. I love it. They have some toys to play with, some food, some water. And it does look great. So now another look outside, and then we're gonna play maybe around with that. I really wanted to see that roll again. So I kind of waited and waited and waited to see if some panda will roll like the one at the beginning did. This is how it looks inside in the indoor exhibit. And this is a little shelter for them. She's resting. And now here I came to see if any other panda is going to make that cute little roll down the hill. I think it is right now gonna happen. Yeah, it did. I don't know why they do that. Is it because of the kind of hill or something? Or do they do that like randomly, they just roll around? I don't know if they do that in reality. But they are so cute, having little fun rolling around like that. So this is the climbing structure from the inside. And there is some more toys for them to play with. And I'm just going around the exhibits looking at them because they are so cute. The model for them is really good as well. It's from Radical Remake, so if you don't have that, go download it. Just Google Radical Remake Zoo Tycoon 2. And they love this tree. One is peeing, one is scratching. It's so cute. I'm really glad that these animals do stuff in the zoo. Tycoon 2. I don't know, I think they should climb some trees as well. Maybe. Maybe not, I can't remember. And this is the toy for them. Some nice stuff. And they do walk around the whole exhibit, which is great. So it means they're having a really good time roaming everywhere. I placed a lot of them here so we can see them doing things. And this is the above view of the exhibit, so that's basically how it looks like. I'm happy with the roof as well and the exhibit. It does look good and they look really happy in there. And I'm surprised they are fine with such a big group. I don't know, in reality I don't think they live in the big groups. And even in the zoos there is usually like siblings, but they don't really place them randomly all together. But this was great, and see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed!